our chairs. My name is Olina and I'm a clinical yoga therapist. I will be guiding your practice today, our Glow and Flow chair yoga. We will be just utilizing the chair, so you don't really have to have much, and if you are wearing any clothing that might be more like business-like or even a uniform, it is perfectly fine. It might feel just a little bit tight, but I can guarantee that you are going to get a great mid-morning stretch. And we are going to start with sitting in our chair, and not only a stretch, but in recognition of our Women's Equality Week, we are going to bring it all together and work on our physical and emotional and spiritual well-being, as well as our social well-being, as all of us are joining here today. So go ahead, and you may find a comfortable seat by leaning into your chair a little bit. You may close your eyes if you'd like. You may lower your gaze. And find your next inhale through the nose, in and out. You might also try taking your right palm, placing it on your abdomen, and your left palm on your chest. And as you observe your breath today, we're not really trying to change the breath. We're trying to meet ourselves in this moment where we are at. And we're trying to welcome ourselves just as we feel today. And as you take each inhale and exhale, can you observe and notice if there is a certain awareness of your breath in your abdomen or in your chest, and maybe this awareness is more present in one than the other. So as you inhale in through the nostrils, allow for the breath to expand your chest, your abdomen. And as you exhale, notice the release and gentle outflow of the air. And as we connect with our breath today, you might notice the thoughts that are coming and just invite them to be your messengers as you take moments here and there to observe them throughout this practice. Whenever you're ready, taking the nice deep inhale and nice and slow exhale, we're going to, I will rotate here so you can see my feet, and we're going to begin to walk our feet one at a time as we roll into the ball mount of one foot, lifting the heel, and then switching to the other side. Notice the lengthening and observe the lengthening that you notice either in the front of your legs, maybe it is in the area of the arches of your feet. You might notice also that as you begin to practice, the mind may still be more engaged with the thoughts, and we might have this desire to go a little bit faster. And if you catch yourself, you might welcome that a little bit more faster movement, and then slowly begin to bring it a little bit, toning it a little bit down. Or if you want to be in a faster pace today, it's perfectly fine. Just allow for the breath to be observed. And coming back to the edge of your chair here, I'm going to slide forward. We're going to inhale, lengthen through the arms. And can you feel that lengthening from the fingertips to the fingertips? And as you exhale, can you begin to round your back, bringing the arms forward and maybe placing them either on your knees or just releasing them down, rounding through completely through the neck, so the chin is dropped toward the collarbones. Inhale and open your heart. Exhale, round. A few more times, just like that, broadening and lengthening. And rounding. And instead of trying to fit into this movement, can you allow yourself to observe how the arms are experiencing this movement? Noticing any sensations that might be present in the heart space, in the arms. Good. Now here we're going to open the arms wide one more time. Just take a nice deep breath. And as you exhale, wrap the palms around your shoulders, embracing yourself in a hug. We're going to come up to a seated position here, as we are already sitting. And go ahead and engage your core muscles. Press into your chair with your sitting bones so there's more support. And just notice as you're pressing into your chair how the upper body just kind of naturally lifts up. And we're going to begin to bring one knee at a time to our chest. And here, if you don't want to lift your knee all the way up, you may just lift the foot slightly and release it back down. We'll repeat it 3 times on each side, breathing in and breathing out as the knee is drawn to the chest. Taking a moment to inhale, exhale, the other knee to the chest. Feel the flow of the breath in and out through the nostrils. And we're going to bring the palms on the knees and just to begin to find those circular movements. Starting at the base, and just notice as you shift to one side, through the center, to the other side. Observe the sensations in your pelvis, maybe any lengthening or tension. And can you find your natural breath, natural inhales and exhales? Allow them to be coordinated with this movement. And eventually reversing to the other side. Ask yourself how you're feeling right now. Just observe the feeling when you started the practice, when we're coming to the chair and just beginning to center, to possibly noticing the mind to be more engaged, maybe more focused. As you walk your feet out here, broadening the knees a little bit, when we come to the edge of the chair, as you inhale, reach your arms up. And exhaling, gently begin to reach forward and just flow all the way down. We may interlace the fingers down on the ground just like this and press gently the tops of the hands into the floor. If we can reach, allowing for the head to be hanging freely, lengthening through the neck, through the vertebrae of the spine. And if that feels good, maybe even kind of gently rocking side to side. Again, pressing into the sitting bones, pressing into your feet. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold forward and observe how with each movement there is more space in the body. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. You don't have to fold all the way down. You may just fold halfway, placing the elbows on your lap, just like that, and rounding the back. And one more time here, inhale and exhale. You might wiggle your toes here if you want. And as you begin to spread the toes out and press into your feet, reach your arms up, bringing the palms overhead, broadening through the elbows as the elbows are drawn to the back, squeezing the shoulder blades. Deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, can you take the right palm, bring it down, or grab the side of your chair and reach the left arm up. We're going to lengthen all the way here through the arm. And come to the natural breath. As you inhale, interlace the fingers again, bringing them to the back of your head. Draw the elbows to the back as well. Notice the engaging of the muscles in the back of your body. And set the left palm down, or again grab the edge of the chair, reach the right arm up. Feel the lengthening again. And here we're going to bring the palms together at the chest level, and we're going to make fists not too tight, but just slightly rounding the fingers. We're going to create those back rows with our elbows. So lifting one elbow up and circling it down to the back. Notice the spinal movement here, gentle rotation. And can you inhale as the elbow reaches up and exhale as it is drawn down? Okay. Now here we're going to, let's take the fingers and wrap them, lock them with each other, and we are going again to maintain our forearms, our arms at the shoulder level here. And sometimes we may feel like we're kind of have this tendency to lift the shoulders up. So can you let the shoulders be down away from the ears? Can you press into your feet here and into your sitting bones to give yourself that support and lengthening in your cervical spine, in the spine, in the whole spinal column. And we're going to begin to rotate here side to side. Coming back to our breath. And this is an opportunity here again to notice with every rotation if there is more space, the opportunity to deepen this in this movement a little more. Bringing the palms in front of us, go ahead and release them down on the knees. We're going to take the left palm and cross it over onto the right knee. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, reaching the arm overhead. Take the right hip, drawing it a little down for that sensation in the hip. Inhale, come up. Switching the sides now, taking the right palm over to the left knee as we reach left arm overhead. Inhale through the nose. And exhale, taking over to the right. And again, coming, we'll do this 2 more times. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. See if you can lengthen a little bit more. Inhale and exhale. A moment here again to pause. Observe the thoughts, observe the breath, observe sensation. And let's set the palms back down on the knees. And for the next portion, we're going to do a seated sun salutation. It is meant to provide more the movement in, or encourage the mobility in the whole body, throughout the whole body, even though we're sitting. So we're going to start with the palms in front of our heart here. And can you press into the palms a little bit? Inhaling through the nose, reach your arms up. Broaden your knees. And as you begin to exhale, reach forward and eventually bring the palms down to the floor. Finding the deep, full exhale. Spread the toes out, ground through your feet, ground or press into your sitting bones. Inhale, reach your arms up. And as you do this, can you press the palms out for an added stretch in the wrists? Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades, bring the palms to the shoulders, elbows to the sides of the torso. As the palms settle on our knees, can we walk the feet together? Inhale and look up. Notice the lengthening in the heart region, in the chest, through the shoulders. And as you begin to step your feet out here, so extending your knees, we're going to lift the toes up, so we're staying grounded through the heels. Can you reach your arms up? So this is going to be a variation of the down dog. We're doing this in the chair. We are engaging through the heels and reaching upward, maybe to the corner where the wall and the ceiling meet. And also engaging the core muscles here. So stay with your breath. Find nice inhale and exhale. One more inhale through the nose. Exhale, begin to bend the knees, setting palms down on one knee then the other. And as inhale follows, can you broaden through the shoulders and lift your gaze up again? Allowing for the back of the head to drop towards the back of the body. We're going to walk our feet out here and allow for the upper body to melt towards the ground, releasing the hands down, allowing for the head to hang freely. And if that feels good in your body, maybe swishing your head side to side, maybe inviting that rotational movement in the neck. And explore how that feels for you. As you again ground through your feet, spread the toes out and ground through the sitting bones. Can you inhale and reach your arms up and maybe reach a little bit higher to the sky, or to that reaching, and visualize a beautiful sky above you past the ceiling. You may smile if you want. And bringing palms together, exhale down to your heart. And can you take your thumbs and press them gently into your sternum, just activating the center of your heart there. You may close your eyes here if you'd like. And for this last portion of the practice today, we're going to do a loving kindness meditation. So this is another invitation to settle in your chair with the most comfort that you can. So moving a little bit towards the back, maybe lengthening through the feet a little bit. And we're going to allow for the arms to be resting either on our lap, or maybe on the edges of the chair. An opportunity for the upper back to be supported with the back, by the back of the chair. Finding your breath. We're going to shift into this practice of joy by bringing to mind someone who really has the best interests in their heart for you. Someone that helps you feel supported and cared for. It might be someone that you associate with right now, or maybe someone that you remember from the past. A friend, a colleague, a family member. So choose one person here, bringing them to mind, and visualize them sitting in front of you, smiling at you. And as you feel their smile radiating towards you, can you feel the sensation of that experience in your heart, in the very center of your heart? With the next breath, inhale and draw in the intention of goodness to the very center of your heart. When we take this opportunity to practice meditation, we are learning to generate the positive emotions in our body. And simply through visualizing or imagining, we can call upon this valuable resource that is always present in us to help us generate those positive emotions and feelings. So for the next few breaths, really take it all in. Inviting the happiness and joy and gratitude in your heart as you observe it spreading throughout your whole body. And can you visualize here your heart smiling? And now let go of the image of this person and notice in the body if there is any emotional residue. With the feeling that we've generated, the feeling of support and joy and gratitude, we can now extend this gratitude and support to others around us. So if anyone comes to mind that needs extra support at this time today, whoever comes to your mind, can you imagine them and send them the wishes of support, the wishes of feeling well, the wishes for health and happiness, ease in their body and in their mind. And as we continue to generate those thoughts of joy and gratitude within us, may we remember to share them with others. So instead of holding on to those sensations and expressions of the joy only in our experience, may we continue to share it with those who are around us, who we meet on a daily basis, to lift someone up and encourage someone, because we never know who needs encouragement each day. And I leave you with this practice and with the gratitude in my heart, may you feel the light within, and may you continue to spread it and share it with others, and may you be healthy as well. May you be happy, and may you walk with ease. Namaste. Thank you.